viewers, welcome again to the Entrepreneur TV show. My name is Lucy Jeffrey. I'm so grateful to have you for the entire year. We've been bringing you this show for the last 5 years. I've enjoyed having you. Our guests have also enjoyed having you, and I believe that some of you have really learned so much from the content that our guests have been bringing, and some of you have been taking up their services because really we support business owners, and business owners offer services that our viewers need. Thank you so much for your loyalty to this show. We'll continue to bring you more content, more great information going into 2025. I would like to thank Rogers TV for hosting the show for us for the last 5 years. Our collaboration with Rogers TV in supporting the business community in London, Ontario, and in Canada has been great. So with that said, we have a show that we have put together for you to see our After 5 Business Mingle, the last one that we have held during the year that we held in Guelph, Ontario. So welcome to the show.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This is the Entrepreneur Nation After 5 Business Mingle. We started doing the After 5 Mingle in London. I started doing it in 2017. So 2017, starting this before the Entrepreneur Nation so we can meet together and build a relationship the way we are doing. So we started doing it in London, Ontario. But when the chapter started growing this side, and the GTA members started asking, why should we drive to London, Ontario? So that's why I decided to make it regional. So we do it in different regions, and those who are able to drive can drive. I also decided to do it only when the weather is great, right? From June to September, because I don't want anything to go wrong and they're like, Lucy, we are suing you. You made us drive. I remember Shana last year in November driving from Owen Sound. Shana, I actually changed that because of you. She was driving from Owen Sound, and Owen Sound up there starts snowing before it starts snowing here. And she was texting me and saying, it's so slippery. The roads are not looking good. So that's why I said June to September, and we are done. So every single month. So next week, I'm actually going to Ottawa to do something similar. And I've been invited to start something similar in Montreal, in Quebec. So on Wednesday, on Thursday, I'll be in Quebec. Those who want to do a road trip with me, you are very much welcome. I like road trips. So I want to see the members of the Guelph chapter. Guelph chapter, can you wave at us? Because we are now in your home ground. How many came out today? When we do After 5 Mingle in the city, we don't do the chapter meeting. So their chapter meeting was supposed to be today. So is it only 2? Is it only Alex?
There were
How many? Oh, they left?
I think they had to
Oh, tell them they have missed the most important part.
I agree.
Right? But thank you so much for representing them. Thank you so much. So Alex is the regional director for Guelph chapter for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years?
Thank you. Yeah, cheers.
So we would never have started the Guelph chapter without Alex. That's why I always say, if you help me to start the chapter, you remain part of the history of the Entrepreneur Nation. So for 2.5 years, I think he has been leading the chapter. And so it's time for me to promote him. So I promoted him to lead a chapter that has members from across southwestern Ontario. So it's a virtual group, and he's part of that group. And so in this chapter here, I've appointed Peter Niemeyer. He's an accountant. He's in his 2nd year to lead this chapter. And so with that said, I want to invite all the regional directors to come forward. If you're a regional director of the Entrepreneur Nation, please come forward. We've just appointed new ones. If you have been appointed, if you have replied to my email to say, I accept, you're invited to the front. If you are past regional director of the Entrepreneur Nation, if you are past regional director of the Entrepreneur Nation, also come forward. So I always say, when you help me, you're part of my history. So past regional directors. I actually looked at the number of the regional directors, the current ones, the ones who are just joining, and the past ones, and we thought we can make a chapter, right?
This is a chapter.
We can make a chapter. This is a chapter. I actually told Nara that I also want the regional director network is my chapter. So when I say I want chapters with 20 members, I also want my chapter with 20 regional directors. So I'm always fighting to make sure that I get more people. So with that said, then I want them to introduce themselves, and they know that we take less than a minute. Because you see them all the time, but I want you to see them in person. So less than a minute, starting with Alex Validi.
Sure. I'll be extra brief because I think you'll hear from me a couple times. I'm Alex Barilli, and I'm a litigation lawyer here at Mackenzie Lake Lawyers. Thank you very much, Mackenzie Lake. And I've been the regional director of the Guelph chapter, and now, as Lucy said, I'm the Southwest Ontario virtual chapter, so looking forward to that new role. Thanks.
Thanks. So I always go out once from here, out once, so I don't look like I'm favoring other people. So it seems like Cambridge, Pushpinder Singh.
Thanks, Lucy. Hi, everyone. My name is Pushpinder Singh. I'm the regional director of Cambridge chapter. I'm an accountant, a CPA. I own Equitax CPA based in Cambridge. We offer accounting and tax services, both individual, small businesses. Mostly do tax planning for our clients. Thank you.
I think I've said it in the other places. Pushpinder is the accountant for the Entrepreneur Nation. Our year end is in April, and we have 6 months to file the taxes. And today he sent me an email to say he wants to start filing taxes before October. So I didn't love our service providers. We call them service providers because I'm so busy to even remember the deadlines for tax filing. So I have your email and I'm going to reply. Thank you so much. So from here, is it Hamilton? Is it Hamilton from here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Shana.
Thank you. So good evening, everyone. My name is Shana Bieksma. I'm the owner of Bieksma Law Professional Corporation. We're based in Hamilton, and I do primarily estate law, all aspects, wills and powers of attorney, estate administration, and estate litigation, and capacity litigation, so powers of attorney. I am also, and most fun perhaps, the senior regional director of the Hamilton chapter, and there are a few of us here tonight, and just happy to be here, so thank you very much.
So Shana started the new word, senior regional director. So I think all the regional directors should ask Shana, how do I become a senior regional director? So, and from here, which is the next city? Which one? McNeil? McNeil, please come forward. McNeil.
Sure.
Oakville.
Oakville, yeah.
I'm not a lawyer. Okay. I'm Neil Ashley. I am the Senior Regional Director for Oakville. I'm a recruitment consultant for Sun Life, but more importantly, I'm here to have fun with this group. I've been in the nation for 6 years. And so if you're anything less than that, I hope when I'm here in my 12th year, I can hear you saying that you've been here for 6 years. Enjoy the evening.
So that's another senior regional director. I think they are trying to get to my position. I'm just worried. So we want to just introduce the regional directors who have already been doing it, and then we'll come to the new ones. So Natalie, London.
Hi, Natalie Bresden. I'm a family law lawyer. I run the London chapters, and I'm also senior regional director. And like Mac, I'm in my 6th year.
Wonderful. So let's have the past regional directors. We call them past because they are part of our network. If you find another title instead of the one past, let me know, and I will apply that to them. So we start with Fran Murray. She helped us to start the Mississauga chapter. Thanks, Fran.
I think alumni would be great. Right? Past never forgotten. So I'm Fran, the alumni regional director at the Mississauga chapter. And I own a boutique gifting agency in Mississauga where we help you nurture your key relationships so you can focus on your zone of genius. And it was a wonderful ride leading the chapter, and I look forward to nurturing more relationships in this room.
Awesome. So I think in your businesses, you think that, problems happen in the businesses. So sometimes a client will leave. So the regional director that I appointed for Scarborough chapter within 6 months told me I can't do it anymore. So I'm like, what do I do? And when I was hearing that, I was many miles away in Kenya. So I reached out to Valerie and said, please, can you help me? Can you take care of the Scarborough chapter? And she accepted, and you have been doing this for the last 12 months. I thank you so much. Please.
Thank you, Lucy. Valerie Del Bracco, alumni, new team for the Scarborough chapter. I'm a real estate broker, and I specialize in wills and estates in real estate. So, yeah, if there's anything I can help any of you people with, I'm happy to do so. Thank you.
Awesome. So incoming, I think that's a good name, incoming regional directors, or should it be new? Which one do you like? Incoming. Incoming is better than new, right? But next or next? Did you say next? No, they are regional directors now. They just got appointed this week, so they're incoming, right? Right?
Or directors-elect, like a president.
Okay. Wow. That's why I love this group. But I think Anch is saying something. He says next. Like I should have the future and look at who else can I appoint in the future. So next, yes. Yes, did you say something, Brendan?
Yeah, instead of alumni, you should say director emeritus.
Oh, that is... We are going to be a great company. If we are going to use titles like those, we are going to be a great company. Thank you so much. Brendan is an insurance broker in Waterloo chapter. So let's start with Mike. Michael is taking over the Waterloo chapter, and he has been there. This is his third year, doing very well, mortgage agent, and talks great about our network. And I was like, you know what? When I start appointing people, I want those to say great things about us.
Hi guys, Mike, Northwood Mortgage, head of the Waterloo chapter. I absolutely love this organization. Never miss a lunch, Lucy. Attendance is pretty darn good. Just you meet so many good people here. I mean, I got so many good connections now. In business, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I've also made good friends here. Just a great place to be. I haven't even considered other groups because this one it ticks off all the boxes, right? I'm very happy to be a director for the group. Myself, I've been in business for 7 years, doing mortgages and financing down the road. Thanks so much, guys.
So sometimes why I feel terrible is when somebody introduces someone and the person who introduces you leaves the network. So the person who introduced Michael left within three months. 3 months, they couldn't even stay for 12 months. But then they introduced Michael to me, and this is Michael now, who is the regional director. So what I can request you is don't leave, just stay here. There's something that makes people stay for 6 months. So I always say, why not you, right? So I'll invite Craig Ruiz, employment lawyer and employment mediator, the first employment mediator within the Entrepreneur Nation. And Craig, I think you didn't have an option, right? To become the regional director. I just sent him an email and said, Craig, all you need to do is reply to me to confirm. So thank you so much. I believe in you that much. And so they are co-chairing the Mississauga chapter because they are very busy with Jordan. They are both employment lawyers. They joined the chapter and they didn't know each other, but they started collaborating, and I thought I cannot separate them. So actually come together, come out together.
You're co-chairing.
Thank you, Lucy. Yeah, my name is Craig Lewis. I'm a partner at the law firm RZCD in downtown Mississauga. I practice litigation with a specialty in employment. My primary practice on the employment side is for employees, and I actually, as Lucy mentioned, starting a burgeoning mediation practice, so that's where I'm hoping to head in the later stages of my career.
Hi everyone, I'm Jawdat Saleh. I'm a labor and employment lawyer with Crawford, Chonin and Partners. I do exclusively employer side, management side work. I've been with the Entrepreneur Nation now for a few months, and I really love it. This group is phenomenal, so I'm really glad to be here.
So in the Mississauga chapter last week, I asked them to make a presentation together because they are both doing employment law, and the way they did it, The way they presented it, I thought, these are surgeons. These are surgeons, the way you go to a surgeon and things are not looking good, and then they turn it around, right? So you are almost like surgeons, but in law. Thank you so much. I appreciate your knowledge more than you can imagine. Thank you. And so, Vaughan Chapter, please welcome.
Hi guys, my name's Karan Veerbangu, and I do real estate law, mostly transactional, and I've been a part of the Entrepreneur Nation for just over 3 months, I think, almost. Yes. And it's been great. Got to know some really good people from my chapter and the Richmond Hill chapter, and I'm excited. This is a different thing for me completely. Never been one to stand in front of a group of people and talk, but let's go for it. Yeah. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So I remember exactly what he says. I remember when I started the Entrepreneur Nation, and Nick is no longer here, is the one who was emceeing the After 5 Mingle for 1 year, and one day Nick said he's leaving the Entrepreneur Nation. So what was I supposed to do? Shut it down and say there's no more After 5 Business Mingle? I was forced to stand in front of people and talk, right? Because Nick was a financial advisor, and then he moved to corporate world, so he no longer needed clients. So yeah, so sometimes we are just thrown there to do it, and we do it. The reason why Karen, the reason why I appointed him in the Vaughan chapter, I like arriving to my meetings early. I'm a former high school teacher, I can't be late, right? So I like arriving early. I'm driving 3 hours to get there, and he arrives there 15 minutes or 20 minutes before. One thing he told me, sometimes it's one thing you tell me and it sticks. He said, I never like getting late to anything. I like always being early. And so you resonated with me very well, and I knew that if I appoint you to lead the chapter, you'll never be late. I thought so, and I know you'll do that because you've been able to prove to me for 3 months that you're always there. So thank you so much. So you can see the reason why I appoint regional directors. There's always a reason behind it. There's always a reason. Something someone sent to me that makes me feel that they need to become a leader of my company. So thank you. So with that said, then regional directors can go, and I'll be left with Alex Variri. There are some members that have introduced other members to us. So they introduce other members to us, and I said, if you introduce 3 members, we'll give you a title of brand ambassador, and we'll always recognize you here in the front, and we'll pay for your membership. How better can it be? Right? We bring you to the front all the time, we pay for your membership, we call you a brand ambassador, and we put you on our website, the big website. So I wanted to know if there's any brand ambassador here. I think Lisa is not here from Guelph chapter.
She was here. Did she leave?
Lisa was here. She has left.
She might have had to go.
Yeah, so there's no other brand ambassador. So we are going to give Ange. Ange was part of the Entrepreneur Nation and introduced several members. He took a break. Our members are free to take a break. So he was a brand ambassador, took a break, and he's back now. He's actually joining Mississauga chapter. So yeah, so you are a brand ambassador.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And he believes in Entrepreneur Nation so much. Thank you. He's a mortgage agent joining the Mississauga chapter. Awesome. So there are no other brand ambassadors to give gifts. So what are we going to do with all these gifts, Alex?
My favorite people. I'll just start naming people.
Favorite people have left. So we are going to give the gift. We are going to actually not even give a gift.
One of my favorite is who traveled the farthest.
So who traveled the farthest distance? Yes. Other than me, who came from Lake Huron.
If you think you're the farthest.
If you tell me first before you come forward. Oh, and some, but we don't give to the regional directors. We appreciate them for coming all the way, but we don't give gift to the regional directors. There's a different way that we appreciate them, but we like leaving the gift for the members to be recognized. Who else has come the longest distance? No one? What's going on?
Like
so let's give
500 meters. Yeah.
So I know Valerie has come from very far, but she is a regional director. Who? Brampton? Is Brampton too far?
Toronto.
But Toronto,
And
if we
again,
said
and-
Toronto, there will be so many people from Toronto, so I'm worried. I won't have enough gifts.
Oh, in the back. Melanie?
From where? Brampton?
Scarborough.
No, she's from Brampton. She came from Brampton. Sorry? No, but there's no one who came from Scarborough here actually, other than that they are part of the chapter. So let me decide who I'm going to give the gift. I would like Fabian to come here and Garnet. Fabian and Garnet, they are going to give us a testimonial of how they are working with our members within the Entrepreneur Nation and how long they have been here, and then after that we'll give them a gift. So Garnet, please come forward. Fabian, go ahead.
Thank you, Lucy, and hey everybody. Nice to meet you all. I'm Fabian Gehring. I have a marketing business, a marketing strategy business, and execution, as well as a digital billboard business. I also teach a little bit on the side. I teach at Sheridan and Conestoga, and I've been with the Entrepreneur Nation now for 2 years, or entering my second year now. It's been an amazing ride. I'm part of the Oakville chapter. I love it. It's just the chapter within. It's amazing, the amazing people. The amount of stuff I'm learning every time we meet. We have these amazing presentations, and every time I'm sitting there, I'm just learning so much from the chapter members and everyone. So I have a growth mindset, I would consider it there. Just learning so much from the other members is so rewarding. In addition, just also, I was lucky to land a little bit of business there too. Pretty much, yeah, 10x the investment at this point. So it was an amazing time. I love it. It's been, yeah, great. Oh, and I guess you can tell my background is from Germany. I used to live in Germany for quite some time, then I moved to the States, and then now I'm here. And my mom is actually from Chile, so I have a German and Chilean background. That's where this is coming from. So, wir können Deutsch reden, o si podemos hablar español, si ustedes quieren.
Oh my goodness. Just take that, Fabian. I was very happy when McNeil actually introduced Fabian to me, and I was told he's from Germany, and you know how my vehicle is so expensive. They're always telling me they are going for parts from Germany. I'm like, I can ask Fabian to show me how to go for these parts. Like, they are so expensive, they're bringing them from Germany. So that's why I'm your friend. Garnet has been with us, is it 2 years now, as part of Toronto chapter?
Good evening, everyone. Garnet Powell here. I'm the president and CEO of All Vista Investment Management. We're an independent investment management firm. We manage money on behalf of individuals, corporations, and trusts. I've been with the Entrepreneur Nation now for 2 years. I've enjoyed the experience. I've met a lot of wonderful people here, talented individuals and professionals who have been able to support my business. Yeah, it's really made me look more professional because sometimes my clients have a need, and within my network, I can, they're only just a reach away. So my business is dealing not only with investment management, but some of the wider aspects of wealth management. And sometimes if I need an estate lawyer, they're within reach. So it's been a tremendous experience, and I thank you very much for that, Lucy, and for everyone else who has been able to help support my business and my clients.
Thank you. So I like Garnet because he comes to all the After 5 business mingles. Wherever they are, he comes there, and he's always there at the Toronto chapter. And I'm actually talking to him to help me to co-chair the Toronto chapter. So if you can help me to talk to him today while he's here, I would really appreciate it. So I would like to invite 2 ladies so we can balance, so we don't look like we are only giving gifts to men. So Kelly is reading great or not following her. I didn't suggest that you follow her. And I want you to tell us a little bit in less than a minute what you do, and then we'll give you a gift.
Okay, thank you. My name's Kaylee Kennedy. I'm a business and mindset coach. And what I do is I help people set bigger goals and then align their belief system and their behaviors with those goals by helping people subconsciously reprogram, change your default settings, and just kind of manifest with more peace of mind and more ease in your life.
Okay, sure. So I have to seek her permission to tell you that when she reached out to me, she was introduced by another member, and I emailed her and said, would you like us to talk on the phone? She was actually in the hospital with her son. And she reached out to me, she called, we were talking, going on, and she said, do you know what, Lucy? I'm actually in the hospital, but I still wanted to talk to you, right? So she said that the fact that the son was in the hospital going through cancer treatment, that was not good enough reason for her not to work. It was enough reason for her to work and to make sure that she can be a good role model for her children. Thank you so much. You made me
Can I share something?
Yes.
My son just rang the bell for finishing treatment last Monday.
I thought it was okay for us to tell you that because she posted all that on LinkedIn, and to show you that as entrepreneurs, we have to do whatever it takes to grow our businesses. So when I said that the Entrepreneur Nation, there are members who share with me very personal matters. And I know how everyone is pushing to get to where we are. And I told you that I'm always your shoulder to cry on. If you ever want to talk to someone who will keep all the information, unless you give me permission, always talk to me. Thank you. So Morgan is great. She joined us, is it 2 months ago? She's a registered psychotherapist. And when I talked to Morgan, she has grown her business so much. You have how many associates? I think 14, 15?
30.
30 associates! Imagine 30 psychotherapists. And I'm like, Morgan, can we plant them in every chapter of the Entrepreneur Nation? So I'm just waiting for her to introduce them to me, but I was really inspired by her, and I want you to say hello to the members and get a gift.
Of course, yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Morgan Fancy. I'm the owner of Fancy Therapy Services. We're a team of registered psychotherapists across the province of Ontario. I like to say I personally work with relationships. So my everyday is helping people to feel better in their interpersonal relationships, so that is with their partner, with their friends, with their families, and help them overcome those barriers to connection. And I really believe that when you're feeling connected with people in your life, that you can thrive in other areas such as your business and work and things like that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So with that said then, I believe that we are coming to an end of this meeting. And you can see that here we don't promote ourselves or promote our businesses. We want just to enjoy those testimonials. Those are the positive things that keep us going. So this is the last event in the evening for this year, and we are going to continue with our chapter meetings. But in October, I'm learning away from the Canadian code. I'm learning away. So in October, I'm going back to Kenya, where I came from, but I'll be working online, and I'll come back in May. So you have seen the regional directors. All the chapters will be in safe hands. And as I said, I'll be online, I'll be on LinkedIn posting every day. Thank you so much.